Okay, hi everybody, welcome and welcome back. If you've been here before, you found me, welcome back. If you're here for the first time, welcome you guys. Buckle up, hang in, it's gonna be a ride. Anyway, let me read today's fortune and tell you what I got going on. But like always, this is Jimmy and First Gen Mini Rescue. And we're gonna keep these first generation minis, mainly the superchargers with me, on the road, running, reliable. All right, let's read the fortune. Today, fortune is, you can make a new start this week, work hard and be diligent. You can make a new start this week, work hard. You know what? That's something like my mom used to always say, every day is a new day. You have every day that you wake up, you have a new day, a new time to be better, So it's a new day, a new time, start it over, a new week, whatever. I know, some of you may have known, I lost my neighbor. She passed away, a long bout with cancer, second time around. But anyway, and it's my direct next door neighbor on the opposite side, not the mini side, but the opposite side. And so I've been talking to her spouse who was left, almost every day for hours. We haven't talked that much in the 20 some odd years they've been living there. But, every day is a new day for him. And I'm just trying to be there for him and help him out any way I can. Anyway, and I know it's tough. But every day is a new day. So it's a day to be better. Anyway, enough of that doom and gloom. Today, it's not much maintenance going on in today's video. It's probably going to be a short one real quick. I've gotten a few parts in because I've been ordering parts. I have not fixed them yet, but something has taken precedence. However, one of the things I ordered, and I don't know where it came from, is, I went through the car wash before and I lost the trim on my car. The front chrome trim that's on the bonnet, on the hood. So I ordered this. It's all chrome. I don't care about the chrome down here. I just needed this part that comes up across here. Now, when it arrived, a couple of the tabs were already broken, which I probably would have broken them. Breaking? They probably would have broke with me taking them off just to try to get that part anyway. So my plan is try to save the tabs that are still here, and then just use some goop or something, and stick the other part that's broke down. Because I don't care about this chrome part. It's like plastic chrome anyway. But I just wanted this one to match. All of my trips to the salvage yard, I couldn't get them. So as soon as I figure out how to get this off, I'll put it on the gray original Mini that we have. So that's one item that arrived in the mail. As you know, the brakes came for the convertible. The rear brakes have not changed them yet. There's a good reason for that. And then I got, this is Sawzilla, not sponsored, but I did order parts from there for my 036 steel chainsaw. It's like 25, 26-year-old chainsaw, professional, really nice model. Replacement value right now is a little over $1,000. So I got a carburetor rebuild kit, so I'll be rebuilding the carburetor, which I have in this box. So, because I got a aftermarket carburetor on there now. It runs fine once you can get it started. And in order to get it started, I got to spray some starter fluid, and then it runs. I use it, shut it off. If I got to start it again, I got to starter fluid it again. I don't know. So when I rebuild the carburetor, I'll replace all of the hoses, and I'll also get the intakes and everything. Just replace everything. Why not? Okay. Anyway, so that's that. But what I'm most excited about is, as some of you know, I work outside, gravel, driveway, jack stands, concrete pads that the 1x1s that I put my jack stands on so they don't sink in the dirt. It's all uneven. You know the works. So what I've been doing for the past week or so is getting the area right outside this storeroom. It's my mechanical storeroom. Getting this area prepared for a concrete slab that I can do all of my maintenance and work on all of my vehicles. I'm saying it's our. Anyway, so let me show you what I've done so far and what I have scheduled, because I'm not doing everything myself by hand. However, a lot of this stuff I have done myself by hand. And I'm lazy, if you know that. Anyway, let me show you what I got. Okay, my plan is I have a concrete pad right here. From where you guys are, that's like my driveway. So you'll be driving in this way. I'm gonna be about 2 feet past the door of the storeroom, about where this stick is here. But I got rotors. I painted orange just to show the space. There was a big tree here that got cut down and stump ground down. Of course, it's not even right now. And I'll probably go somewhere in this neighborhood. About that wide, and almost to where you guys are located now, just behind this brake rotor here. So that'll be the square existence. The pad will be about 5 feet or 5 inches deep, and of course it's got to be a base and everything. So far, I've taken out all of the large major roots, because we used to have a tree over here that got cut down quite a number of years ago. There was another one over there, and then this big one. However, in not this weekend, but the following, there's a guy coming with a tractor and a grading stuff, and he's gonna scoop down and grade and pre-do everything that they're supposed to do in order for me to get the base gravel in and the to get ready to pour the concrete. So yeah, so that's what's going on. That's what I've been doing, is getting rid of the roots, cleaning out near all the pavers I had in front of the storeroom here are gone, and getting the area prepared for to get the concrete pad to get my workstation. I've got an electrician coming because I want to get a bigger, some more power here to this storeroom. So I got all that a sub box going in and all this stuff. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. So no real maintenance. I do plan on driving one of the cars. I'm not exactly sure. We have a graduation. My cousin is graduating from Clemson, so we got to go down to South Carolina. And I'll probably drive one of the minis, and if we do, I'll bring you along for some of the rides, because I know I'm not riding interstate. I'll do a lot of back roads and stuff like that. So, but so far, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Cleaning and preparing so that to make the job easier. I know I'm still supposed to be doing the clutch and transmission on the orange car. However, I may put that off until the concrete pad is in and settled. It's supposed to wait like 30 days before you do stuff on it, really. And because I don't want to take apart the steering, because I can still push the car. So maybe I'll get it off of the jacks, push the car, and I'll be able to do the work here once the concrete pad is done. What do you think? You're willing to wait? I know you've been waiting about a year for that, so please wait with me a little bit longer, because I do want to get this done and make it easier for myself. All right, let's go back inside and talk a little bit more. Okay, 2 things. Well, someone asked me, is that a payphone? Yes, it is. There's a story behind that. My mom, she's passed away in 2019, last month, April 30th, 2019. But she retired from the phone company. She worked in New York, and then when we moved to Louisiana, she was a coin collector, and then she went around the South Central area of South Central Bell and converted all the payphones from rotary dial to digital, which are the push buttons. So, but as a memory of my mom, I put this phone out here. Now, I do have a friend who works in the film industry who said if I wanted to make it work as a house phone, he could do that because they do that in the movies. Or if I wanted it just as an intercom to where if Sharon is in the house and she needs me and I'm out here, she can buzz the phone and I can pick it up and be like, hello? She's like, yeah, you got a package at the front door or whatever. Anyway, so, but I just have it as a reminder of my mom, for the most part. And I got my older sister one and my brother and sister, I was gonna get them one, but they didn't have room for it. But they have other mementos, of course. So yeah, so that's my payphone and that's my payphone story. Yeah, so basically that's it here. I'm not, there's some things I've fixed already that, I fixed some stuff on my yard mule, which is a riding lawnmower, without the mower deck. You might see the mower deck in some video over there. I still have it. I'm not going to use it. My thing is to practice welding on it. I bought a welder and I got a welder trailer, but I'm going to practice on that mower deck and some rotors and just scrap metal that I don't throw away specifically so I can practice welding. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to show welding on my channel because I'm not a welder, and I don't need the haterade that comes from, when you show welding on videos. But anyway, so I've done some of those things. I got a couple of more things to do on that mower. And then, of course, other things that I want to get done on the minis. But right now, for me, precedence is to get this concrete pad up and running so that I can really do the work and do it safely as I should be doing. And a lot easier for me, even just moving a jack around, a big, heavy floor jack, to be able to roll and slide and have the jack perform the way it should is going to be, amazing. And being able to level a car on a set of jack stands would be, safer for me. I'm getting up there in age, so I need to, be as safe as I can. Anyway, that's it. I know it was a short one. I know it wasn't so exciting, but if anybody has any suggestions on things that I can do to make my life around here easier or whatever, let me know. Please feel free to put it in the comments. I'm not doing the concrete myself. My next door neighbor on this side, they work construction, and there is a concrete crew that will do the work. But I want to get everything prepared for them so that they don't have to dig this by hand and move the dirt. That's too much. So I'm paying a guy. He's coming, get it done. Bambizzle, we'll be done. Anyway, thank y'all much for watching. Stand by, because once this concrete is in, there'll be more videos, a lot more, hopefully a lot more. Well, the mini, there's always gonna be something. So anyway, thank y'all much. I'll talk to y'all later, and have fun with your minis, because it's about to get fun, I hope. All right, bye y'all.